Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. I hope y'all are doing really well. Today I am in the world of Windenburg doing an 8-sim starter house. Boy, was this a challenge. I've been on my Instagram lately, I've been seeing so many really great sim starter houses, especially the ones where you try to do a family of 8 sims and create a house for them that is under 34,000 simoleons, which is the amount that you're given if you create 8 sims. And because I'd been seeing all of those really cute builds, I decided to try it myself. It's not something that I've ever done. I've done my fair share of starter homes, but they've usually been for 1 sim, maybe 2. I've done a couple with 2 sims, but definitely never done any with 8 sims. So this was a challenge for me for sure, but it was super fun. I really enjoyed trying to keep myself under the certain amount of simoleons, and I decided to, of course, just make it a little bit tougher and use base game only, because why not? This is my second base game only build on my channel. I really enjoy doing base game. It's easy for me to get wrapped up in like trying to choose these really like perfect fixtures and clutter items, which is extremely tough and takes a lot of time. So it was nice to kind of be able to relax a little bit and just have what I have, and this, you can use this, you can't use that. It was kind of nice. So I really enjoyed making this build. It came together so quickly. Like, I was very surprised how quickly I was able to create this entire house for 8 whole sims. It helped that I had a budget though, because when it comes to clutter, this house is a little bit on the low, on the low down for clutter, which clutter items are very expensive, and basic things that your sim needs to live is also expensive. But anyway, like I said, I am in the world of Windenburg. I am on the island of Windenburg. I'm on the smallest lot on the island. I think it's the only one that is the only clear lot that you have when you start your game in Windenburg. So I love this lot. It's so pretty. Windenburg is beautiful. I'm gonna build here forever. I can just tell. But I have got my floor plan down. I have 3, actually no, this house is 4 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms, 2 beds and a bath on the bottom, and then 2 beds and a bath on the top. Now, this family is, of course, very extended. I have 2 grandparents, 2 parents, 1 teenager, 2 children, and a toddler, all living in this little tiny house. I'm actually really excited to play this family that I've created. I think they're very interesting. I made the mom a vampire, and she ended up carrying her vampire trait to 2 of her 4 kids, which I think is a really cool dynamic, and the grandparents are not vampires. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what kind of story this could kind of get into. I think it could be really fun to play around with. But anyway, like I said, the floor plan is put together. I put the grandparents, the parents, and the toddler all on the bottom floor, and then all the kids are upstairs with their own bathroom, which I think kind of works out pretty well. I hope it does. I played with this household for maybe about 10 minutes, so I'm not exactly sure how everything is going to go, but I might keep y'all updated. Maybe that's a let's play that I should do, is starter home family of 8. We'll see. Let me know in the comments if you're interested in something like that. But I'm getting the floor together, going with the most cheapest things in the entire world, because last time I did a starter home, I did it for a single sim, which was much easier, and I was able to clutter it up so much better than I was able to clutter up all of these rooms for 8 sims. But we will get to that. You'll see what I'm talking about. But I end up going with the cheapest cabinets. I was going to go with my fave base game cabinets, the Harbinger ones that come in a million different colors, but again, gotta save money, so I went with your basic cabinets. I really do like this color swatch for these cabinets though. That's that kind of like grayish blue with the like light wood outlines. I think that's really nice. And that's kind of one of the color schemes I at least use for the bottom floor of this house, is sort of blues and light woods. It's a color palette that I go back to time and time again, but it's really cool, and I love that gray blue. I did splurge a little bit on those dining room chairs because the color was too perfect. And this was early on when I still had hope of making this house really cute and cluttered up. But anyhow, pick that base game rug to go with it, and that's pretty much the end of the kitchen. Now, the living room I struggle with a lot because, as you probably noticed if you do build yourself, I have not put any doors to the bedrooms yet. So I end up creating this entire living room the way that I like it and arrange it really cute, and then I forget that I have doors to put around. But I mean, some of the money that for this budget home has to go toward like a television and like a desk with a computer, just so your sim can have basic things to do rather than just sit around and look at each other and go to work. So that was a lot of money spent. I tried to keep it as cheap as possible with the cheapest computer, the big blocky TV, I still managed to. I ended this build with 6 simoleons. 6. simoleons, which is the closest I've ever gotten to going over budget. But anyhow, I think this house is cute enough. I splurged again on those couches that I put in that kind of L shape. They also come in a million different colors, which you've seen me change right there from that royal blue. But I really like that couch. I have never used it ever. And I don't know why, because it's so easy to like match to things with all those colors. But anyway, the way that I do this starter house is I put all of the beds in first, and then I clutter up what I can. So we've got the grandparents' bedroom is the one with the brown bed inside with the check pattern right there. The parents' bedroom is the blue bed, and then I put a little nook on the parents' bedroom for the toddler to stay in. Instead of putting a door, I put an archway. I don't know if you caught me doing that, just so that the toddler can like walk in and out, and it's very easy to get to the little boy. So I don't know. I thought it was kind of cute. I've never done like a toddler's area inside a bedroom before. So there we go. And then I've got the teenager in the gray bed that's just out of frame, and then the two kids right there together. I imagine the two kids are twins. And I've actually, like I said, I've already created this family, and the two twins are really, really cute. One is a vampire and one is not. So yeah, I'm just excited. This might have to be a let's play for sure. But just putting in the most basic of things for this house, the cheapest end tables, not the cheapest lamps, but my favorite base game lamps. I don't care for any of the other table lamps in base game, really, besides these. The kids ones are really cute, but I can't stand any of the other, like, normal living ones besides those. And I do give the toddler a little bit of clutter. I give him a little panda chair and a couple of artwork pieces. Where I could spend money, I pretty much just spent it on artwork for this family. They need something on the walls. It looks too sad otherwise. But yeah, then putting in a few more pieces of furniture around and about. I put an end table in for the twins, and I kind of spent a little bit more money making the kids' rooms better, at least for the children and the toddler. I don't know why. I just figured the grown-ups will be going to work and they've got a TV and a computer, so why go too crazy on the adults' rooms when they're not really going to do anything in there but sleep. So anyhow, just justifying all of my clutter decisions, because clutter is so hard to come by when you're on a budget. And then I've built this like basic budget fence in the back, and I've got a gate there, and they're going to see me do some very, very basic landscaping. I went with your base game cheap trees that I could find, put a couple of window boxes out there, and then went for these daisy bushes that I use all the time because that you can size them. They look really good sized up. They're easy to layer, and it just makes it look full without having to be too expensive. And then I lined the rest of the side of the house with those hedges as well as those tall bushes in the corners. And I put those low-lying yellow flowers, another favorite plant of mine. It's so easy to make your builds look more filled out and make it look like you spent more money when you did not. And then adding a few rocks around to just kind of give it a little bit of dimension. Decided to raise up the house a little bit. Does anyone else hate it when your fences raise up too? Like, I don't want a fence on a foundation. I just want a fence by itself. That's it. So I had to redraw that fence, but then you're going to see me go in and put a little walkway in and kind of buff out the edges and a little walkway to the gate. I don't put anything in the backyard because, again, clutter is so expensive and I couldn't really afford to do that and still have the inside of the house look as good as it did. So I settled for just a bare backyard, but it's got a lot of room to like run around and play in. So I think it'd be really nice for the Sims that live here. I did put a little chair on the front porch as well as this really, really cute little flower cart. I thought that was really, really sweet. At least it makes the outside of the house look nice, even if the inside is kind of, pretty rather sad. But fixing the foundation, and then I just go in and add a couple of little art pieces around and about. Nothing too crazy. Like I said, I tried to keep it cheap. Just a lot of posters in the kids' rooms and all of that stuff. And that is pretty much the end of this build. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you like my attempt at an 8-sim base game house. Let me know down in the comments what you would like to see me do what you would like to see me do next. I am struggling for a little bit of inspiration at the moment. I'm really, really enjoying everybody's Realm of Magic posts that they've been doing. Console does not have that update yet, but it is coming in October. I'm so close to being able to make Realm of Magic happen that I can taste it. So besides Realm of Magic, because I have lots of inspiration for that, let me know what you'd like to see me build. Like this video if you like, and I will talk to you all next time. Thanks, guys.